gone raw vegan. I feel like I'm doing a lot of chopping. Chop, 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 chop. I'm very bored. I don't like chopping. I can't wait for my money to come in so I get my plant-based raw chef. Oh, it's going to be interesting. I will never be in the kitchen ever again. Only when I'm making my smoothie. I don't mind smoothie, but everything else, chop, 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 I don't like. As always, I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground reporting live from the floor. Welcome to my channel. I am a coach. So we are day 3 of the year and I have gone raw vegan. Raw vegan means you only eat plant food. You are plant-based, but you eat uncooked food. So you don't cook your food at all. Some of you already know I have been vegan for many years. I started my vegan journey at the beginning of 2015. So it's max 9 years of being vegan. At the time when I went vegan, it was still rare. People thought I was crazy. My family, my friends, they thought I was crazy. They thought I was insane. And because it was so new, you know, people didn't really know what it is. But now in the UK, you go anywhere, you see vegan on the menu. Most places. But at the time when I started my vegan journey, I was mostly consuming smoothies like in the morning, and then in the evening I'll have some cooked foods, whatever I wanted to eat really. But it was not that hard to transition. I was just having a lot of smoothies, but I didn't really like fruits and vegetables at the time. I just knew that it was the healthier way of living. But I remember at the time there was this lady. She was quite popular on YouTube. She's very popular in terms of the raw lifestyle. Her name is Fully Raw Christina, and she was living raw, and I was like, what? Is she mad? How can she live raw, not eat cooked food the whole time? But she was making a lot of alternatives, and I didn't even know that it was possible. And I wasn't deep into baking and making lots of different dishes. No, I could not be bothered. But now I get to try it out. Why did I go raw vegan? How can I explain this? Sometimes I receive a call from the universe asking me to do things. Like, for example, a couple years ago in 2021, I moved to Turkey. I did not necessarily want to move to Turkey, but it was a call. And I know that when the call comes, you have to respect it. It's like your gut's feeling. My gut's feeling is telling me I must go. Another time I got a call is when I went to drama school. I was supposed to go to the open day, and I was with my friend, and they were saying, no, you stay, don't go. But I knew I had to go to the open day. And when I went to the open day, I fell in love with the school. So I applied to the school and I got in. And eventually that led me to do an exchange in a school in Paris, where I was living for about 7 months. So it was really incredible. And I know, looking back, that when the call comes, I must pick up. So far, I received that call and I responded. So now I am raw vegan. What are the challenges that I might face? I think going out, basically there's not many options really at a normal restaurant except for salad. But me, I have to have salad in big quantity, or else it's not enough food, and I don't play with my food. The way I will overcome these challenges by eating a lot at home. I will make sure that I'm never leaving my house without snacks. So I want at least 1 banana in my bag. I want a handful of raisins and nuts, and I want maybe an apple or a juice that I keep in my bag at all times. Even if I'm going around the corner, I should not be leaving my house without food, because you never know, I might go around the corner, and then I might go around the next corner, and then I might take that road, and before you know it, I'm far and I'm hungry. Overall, preparation will be my best friend in terms of this vegan lifestyle. The other challenges maybe is timing. I feel like I'm doing a lot of chopping. Chop. I'm chopping my fruit for my drinks. For my juices. I'm chopping my more vegetables for my salads. So I'm very bored. I don't like chopping. I can't wait for my money to come in so I get my plant-based raw chef. Oh, it's going to be interesting. I will never be in the kitchen ever again. Only when I'm making my smoothie. I don't mind smoothie, but everything else, chop. I don't like. Another challenge has been the soaking. So I cannot cook my quinoa, which I normally do. And before, I used to steam my beans. I used to steam some of the vegetables, but legumes and beans, you must soak them. And when you soak them, it takes about maybe 3 days, 3 to 10 days of soaking and washing, soaking and washing. So that is the challenge, but it's also a beauty because I get to see the transformation of my food. I get to invest in my food, and I never thought I would be loving on my food in this way. So really, it may be a challenge, but I think the benefits will be even more incredible. I just washed I'm soaking lentils, and I'm soaking I'm soaking black-eyed beans, and they are beginning to sprout. And when pulses and legumes and seeds sprout, they become even more nutritious. So I get more benefit from it, but it takes days. So that is the compromise. You invest more days, but you get more. So I think because I'm pouring into my food in a new way, down the line I will start growing my own food, because it seems like this is the way, you pour love into the plants, pour love into your food, grow it in a natural way, lead to you growing and gardening and growing your own fruits and vegetables. So that is my next step. Maybe in 6 to 3 months, that is what I will start doing, especially when it gets hot, when we get to spring. And maybe I can join a community of people who are growing their own food and learn from them, because now I know that nothing should be done alone, especially when you embark on a new journey. You don't have to do anything alone. There's so many people out there who want to help and who want to connect and who I can get to know and celebrate this passion together. Also, dehydrating. They did not tell me dehydrating takes a long time. I did not know. I was dehydrating sweet potato chips in I have a Ninja air fryer machine downstairs in my kitchen. But I did not know to make sweet potato chips, sweet potato fries, if you want to call it, it takes 10 hours to dehydrate. So knowing that, I put them in the machine in the morning. It took 10 hours. I did not have that patience, okay? Because by the time it was my lunch time, I could not wait. So I put them in for about 7.5 hours. I ate them around 3 for my late lunch / my early dinner. They were not completely done, but they was okay. But that time, patience is what you need for this lifestyle if you want to really have range of flavors and foods. So variety means that I can eat a lot more. For example, I was inspired yesterday to have so many things in my salad. I had about 15 different plants in my salad. Sweet potatoes, I had radish, I had cucumber, I had lettuce, I had kale, spinach, I had mango, I had dried cranberries, I had dried raisins. What else did I have? I had mixed nuts, I had what else? I don't know, but in one day I'm probably having maybe something like 20 different plants, including seeds, including fruits, including vegetables. No, maybe more. I think I'm having about 25 different fruits and vegetables and plants and seeds, which is very, very great. Great for my gut health, great for my mind, great for all the vitamins and minerals that I get to consume. So it's really great. So you can add more variety to your diet, especially to bulk it up, because you need to eat more in order to have the same amount of calories. Curiosity. So curiosity is a big benefit for me, and I'm very surprised, but I find myself going on YouTube and watching short reels of how to make raw alternatives or raw meals. For example, I had never heard of kelp noodles, but kelp noodles is something very common in the raw world. All you have to do is soak them a little bit with bicarbonate soda, and they begin to soften, and you can marinate them and have them as a raw stir fry. So wow, yesterday I soaked some cashew nuts and I made cashew yogurt. It was, when I tell you, I had a good time eating it. I still have more, so that will be for my snack later on. So that has been so empowering to be be so open to so many different dishes and different meals. I'm also going to be starting every single day with the greens juice, because I have my juicer, and that will involve having celery, lime or lemon. I will be having, what else will I be having? I will be having things like, what did I say? I said I wanted to put ginger. I said I wanted to put apple, and I think that is it. The other leaves and stuff, I tend to have them in my salad. I have like kale in my salad, I have lettuce in my salad, I have parsley in my salad. What else? Yes, those are the dark greens. I prefer to eat it as opposed to drink it, because it's not much juice. If you're a juicer, you know what I'm talking about. If you put spinach in, you get like this much juice. It's not worth it. It's better to eat the whole thing, so you can eat the plant in its whole. But anyways, that is for another day. No sickness. So since I've been vegan, I'm really sick. I don't get sick like that. My friends know, everybody around me knows that I'm not the one who's going to be sick and tired. So I expect that now that I'm completely raw, completely uncooked, you will not see any sickness in my body. In fact, you will see restoration in my body. You see vitality. You will see me go further and further. So I'm excited to see all of these other health benefits that are coming to me. And lastly, one big thing I noticed is my abs. So basically, when I started to go raw after I went to a retreat in Miami, which was very great. It was last year, I think the end of May until the beginning of June, I was in Miami, which was really good. It was a vegan holistic retreat, and the doctor was very, very educated and very worldly. He had a lot of experience of different kinds of foods and cooking and stuff. But that made me want to go raw. So I started transitioning from then. I was eating, when I came home, I was eating about 50% raw and 50% cooked food. But then in about October, I moved it up to about 80 to 90% raw. So basically, my breakfast was always oats, or cold oats, raw oats with seeds, chia, goji berries. What do I have? I have hemp seeds, I have flax seeds, I have raisins, I have dried fruit, I have dates, I have banana, and I have a little bit of protein powder. I'm also weaning myself off protein powder because I don't think it's really necessary. I'm probably having too much protein anyways. So yeah, so from October I was about 80 to 90, maybe even 90% raw. But the missing 20%, 10% was the steamed vegetables that I will have in my salad. So my evening/afternoon salad, I'll be having steamed beans. I will be having maybe quinoa cooked. I could have steamed kale. I would have garden peas, but I would steam them a little. I would have steamed broccoli. Now I cannot do that, so I have to find a way I've turned to sprouting to have these beans and these legumes. So yes, so in terms of the other health benefits, I guess because I have been eating raw, a little bit or higher percentage of raw for quite a while now, my body is quite used to the benefits and I feel good. I always feel good. So it is just another step in my healing journey, and I'm excited to see what else opens up to me as I continue to allow these benefits of healing to enter into my life. So my advice to you, if you're considering going raw, I think that it is one of the healthiest things that you can do. So it is definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it, even if you don't want to do it forever like me. You can do it for a short period of time. Maybe you do it for a couple of months, or if that is too much, do it for a week, 2 weeks, or if that is too much, just do it for one day and see if you can notice any of the benefits. If you notice some significant benefits, you can bring maybe 1 or 2 raw meals into your daily diet. You know that is possible. Maybe you have breakfast raw, or maybe you have lunch raw as a big bowl of green fruity salad. That is possible. But definitely try and dip your toe in and taste the advantages. I would also say, if you're going to transition full-time, give yourself that time. For me, I started transitioning at the end of May / early June. So it's been about 6-7 months for me to get to this place where I am fully 100% raw. Some people can jump right in, and that is okay. Then the transition time is 0. But if you know yourself and you know that you need more time, it is okay. You can give yourself 2 months, you can give yourself 2 years, you can give yourself 2 weeks, whatever works for you. There's no race. There's no race to completely adopting this new lifestyle. The best thing is that you go at your own pace so that you can learn the lessons that are meant to be taught to you. That's it. My third piece of advice is that you should do it only if you want to do it. If you feel pressure to do it because one of your friends is trying out, don't do it. There's no point. It is a commitment. And when you commit, you want to have that passion there, that passion for that thing you're committing to. So if you're not passionate about this lifestyle, don't bother. There are many other ways to eat. You don't even have to be vegan. You can be vegetarian. You don't have to be vegetarian. You can also be lacto-vegetarian. You don't have to be lacto. You can be pescatarian. You can be a meat eater. You can be fasting. You can be doing whatever you want. But don't feel pressure to start if you really don't want to. Then you will not follow through. My last advice, my fourth piece of advice is that don't do it alone. You have a community out there of raw vegans who want to connect with you. Me, myself, I am doing it with one of my friends. They are not, she's not eating full-time raw, I don't think, but she's eventually going to transition to full-time raw. But once a week, we are going to talk about the pros, the cons, our struggles, our wins. We're going to share recipe ideas. We're going to keep each other inspired, and I think that is the best way. I'm also using YouTube to get inspiration from meals and how to cook things and different ways of trying out new things, different equipment that I could invest in. For example, now because of the online community, the online raw community, I know I want to buy a new juicer. I know I also want to make a sorbet. I want to have a sorbet maker because I love sweet things. Everybody knows me. I love my sugar. I love my fruits. So I want to get that juicer as well. I also am inspired to move abroad. I want to move to a tropical country where fruits and vegetables are organically abundant. That is very important for me, but I would not have received this inspiration had I not been part of the YouTube community, had I not been doing the research, had I not been following and observing the experts in the game, or the people who are more advanced than me. You don't have to be expert to be followed, So I'm really excited to find a country that I really love, that I really connect to, where I'm in my t-shirt, I'm in my shorts 365 days, where for breakfast I'm eating watermelon, fresh watermelon from the tree I have in my garden, or I'm eating papaya that I bought straight from the market. Gishta in I'm not sure which language that is. I'm not sure if it's Arabic, Sudanese Arabic or whatever. But anyway, gishta, it's called English custard. It is so delicious. It's so sweet. Me, I want to be eating sweetness every single day. I don't want to be thinking about hot food in a hot country, in a hot climate. I just want my fruit. I just want my fruit. I want my toes in the grass or my toes in the sand. I want to be wearing my t-shirts. I want to be wearing my shorts. I want to be lying down on a beach with my book in my hand. I want to be dozing off in the sunshine. That is all I want. But I would not have come to this conclusion had I not been part of the raw community online. So get yourself a community, get yourself an accountability partner. And that, let me change position. This is one of the benefits of sitting on the floor. You can move in any way, you can stretch in any way. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you like the new accent. I will be continuing until, as I said, at the end of February. the beginning of March, you'll hear me with a new voice. Let me know if you want to hear updates about my veganism, my raw veganism, and you want to follow how perhaps I prepare my food, or how I go out and how I socialize with my friends, and what I eat at restaurants. But yes, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying this more improvised way of filming. I feel more myself, and yes, I enjoy this connection that we are having. So thank you for staying to the very end of this video. I will be back this weekend. I'll be back this weekend with a book review, which is this lovely thing, The Mountain Is You, all about self-sabotage and overcoming self-sabotage. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming to you on Sunday. Until then, stay fine, stay fit, and stay purposeful. Ciao. Another time I got another it has to be minimum. Anyways,